Hi everyone, this is Girlie, and I will be your commentator for today's TED Talk by Margaret Heffernan entitled The Dangers of Willful Blindness. Some people are born with complete senses. Sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of taste, sense of smell, and sense of touch. Unfortunately, some are born with disabilities. Some are gifted with great eyebrows and a pair of tantalizing eyes, while some are not. Some people use their intelligence very effectively, yet some people choose to be blinded by what they see. Believe it or not, at some point in our lives, we purposely deceive ourselves to run away from chances of facing the truth that could cause gruesome possibilities. May it be due to fear, anxiety, or maybe you just have chosen not to know. But the question is, what is willful blindness? Willful blindness is likewise called ignorance of law, willful ignorance, or contrived ignorance. It is a conscious attempt to remain ignorant about facts that might make someone liable. In Margaret's talk, she shared about an ordinary woman by the name of Girlie Benfield, a courageous woman who decided to stand up and seek for the truth that she had been longing for. A journey that she never thought would be so difficult as it may seem. Difficult in the sense that people had chosen to ignore the truth because they were scared of the outcome if ever they speak up. Frightened that they may end up being hated, outcasted, and bombarded with a lot of hateful comments that may affect their total well-being. Fearful that they are not brave enough to dauntlessly withstand the harsh reality. But this woman was the exception. She stood up confidently and fought for what she thought was right. She brought the fact closer to the people and reiterated that the vermiculite mine, which their town Libby, Montana has, was the main reason why the mortality rate in their place was 80 times higher compared to other areas in the US. Vermiculite is a soil conditioner, responsible for making plants grow faster and better. But, along with the benefits are the great risk of health concerns to human beings exposed to the said mineral. It does not only increase the risk of asbestosis, but could also lead to other asbestos-related illnesses. So, if you were in their shoes, would you dare break your silence or forever hold your horses? The truth is, being ignorant may sometimes leave us very vulnerable to anything that comes along our way. We sometimes prefer to be ignorant because it allows us to be exempted from what's happening in our lives or in our communities. However, too much ignorance could at times affect us tremendously, which in contrast could lead to something unimaginable. It starts off as being subtle, then off it goes to being habitual. It could happen trivially in our homes or to a much more epic scale. People were already aware of the obvious, but then they opt not to see the reality. They perhaps prefer to be willfully blind, as it may make them safer from terrible consequences. Hence, people have the ideas and thoughts already on what was going on behind the dark veil. Needless to say, their cognitive reasonings were marred by norms. Now, I have prepared a few questions for you. Let's start off with, do you think willful blindness is a crime? Second, what is your greatest fear and why? Third, what is asbestosis? Fourth, what do you think are other reasons why people choose to be willfully blinded? And lastly, what do you think is the real distinction between fear and anxiety? I guess that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed today's TED Talk with me by Margaret Heffernan entitled The Dangers of Willful Blindness. See you!